Hello there. Tonight's brush is my Maggot 24 millimeter Plisonish type purple swirl fantastic brush for cheap money. If you're looking for a synthetic and don't want to spend the money Plisson wants for a nice brush, that's a fantastic deal right there. Alright, I've got about 3 days growth. And a razor tonight, we're going to start with a razor first. This is a gift from a friend. This is a Wapencia. I think it's Wapencia. I think is how it's pronounced. Wapencia. It's a Polish razor. This razor was made, I think, in the 70s. These are new old stock. And they were for the medical market. Got the stainless steel scales, and I believe, but I'm not sure, that this is supposed to be stainless as well, but I know that this is. And you can see it got a bit of a flea bite. It has been in its box. I think the gentleman that gave it to me took it out, but he said he never unwrapped it. It was wrapped in what looked to be wax paper, and obvious that it had been in that paper for decades. But they came, or this one did, in a plastic coffin. You see, made in Poland. And I've wanted one of these for a long time. They have kind of a following. They're not very expensive razors, although they are coming up in price because they're harder to find. But they have kind of a cultish like following. But I've always wanted one because it's one of those. To me, I like the underdogs or the obscure kind of razors that either nobody knows a whole lot about, or somehow or other they're kind of quirky, that kind of deal. And these fit the bill really well, and I'm gonna look forward to shaving it. What I did, let me talk about the soap, and then I will get back to what we did with the razor. But this is Yulay's When October Goes. And this is just an absolutely lovely, lovely scent. It's just beautiful. Yulay, if I can get this open. Oh, God, that's good. Yulay says that this is fall apples and leaves with tobacco. But the description says this is a complex fall scent. We start off with crisp apples and oranges intertwined with wood and leaves that have fallen to the dewy earth, blended with deep notes of woods, rounded out with a touch of tobacco. And this is just, you get, when I hold this to my nose, I get a straight hit of the apples and the oranges, that fruity note, but there's also at the same time I'm getting the woods and the leaves, but in the back there's that sharp, almost I don't know how to. There's a sharp, you know how tobacco has that sharp note that kind of almost but not quite burns your nostril. Oh man, it's good. Just absolutely lovely. Fantastic soap. I don't expect much less from Monica. You guys know that she's pretty much my favorite soaper. And her scents are absolutely gorgeous. And this is When October Goes. And it is. It's lovely. So we're going to go ahead and move down and start the shade. Yes, that's a synthetic brush. In the scuttle water. I soak mine. I know you don't have to. It's easier for me if I just do the same thing with every brush that I've got. It ain't going to hurt nothing. But we're going to go ahead and put some of this in the scuttle. And rinse my hand. But I took this razor out of the box. I haven't honed it. What I did is I took the razor and I did 20 passes on chromium oxide paste. God, that's good. When it starts to bloom from lathering, the scent is really strong, but there's almost a fermentation type of scent coming off of this soap that's just lovely. Or maybe a cooked apple kind of scent, something like that. But anyway, this is the edge that came factory however many decades ago that this razor was manufactured. Look at that. What I did was just I hit it with Crocs and did 30 passes on cloth and 30 passes on leather. And we're going to see, let's move the camera up, what this razor does. And I have plenty of razors I can go to. If something's not right, I'll pull my shoemate out of the cabinet there and shave with it. To finish off the shave, I've never received a razor from a manufacturer that's not been touched by anybody. And I just want to see what it's like. It's pass and hanging hair test. All along the edge, hanging HHT4 all along the edge. But that does not mean that the shave will be comfortable. And on the scent, there's that fruit is there, but there's a very, at least for me in this, there's a very strong earth scent. That's lovely. Alright, Wappy. And it's pinned well, I mean tight. But I'm gonna thin my it's running through 3 days worth of growth pretty well. There's the tiniest bit of tug on the neck, just the tiniest. See what it does on the chin. But it ain't balking at any of the hair. Razor's got a French point on it. I love a French point. Yeah, not quite as sharp as I like, but that's shave ready for me, that's shave ready. It's comfortable. Lovely. A bit more of a tug here, because that's a really sensitive spot. This edge won't stay on this razor. I'll put a really nice edge on this later. I just wanted to try this. And yeah, see that patch of sideburn hair. It did not want to cut that clean. Yeah, not quite, but that ain't bad. This stuff is lovely. The scent is, I thought it was good in the container. Once it blooms from the heat out of that scuttle and you put it on your face, gorgeous. And that's a lovely first pass. Beautiful. So if I didn't know how to hone, but I had a pasted strop, this razor would work well. For me as a beginner. It's definitely sharp enough to shave comfortably. It's a lot better shave than a Mach 3. I'll tell you that for nothing. My Mach 3 just complained big time along my neck if I waited a day like 2 days to shave. And the thing of it is wow. If you don't know no better, you know, coming from cartridges and stuff like that, that right there would be a scalding shave coming from a cartridge. Now I know better because I know what a really superior edge feels like. But that's lovely, and I'll put a superior edge on the sucker. Lovely. Beautiful. Love that French point. The French point just reached out there and got that, no problem. That's almost better than a square point. Lovely. They rounded that. Uh, but yeah, lovely. Beautiful shave. Really like the razor. Can't wait to get a really, really nice edge on that. That's lovely. All right, what I'm going to do, that's a really, really good shave. I'm going to use Aramis aftershave. Just, oh, that's lovely too. This is my shave for Sunday morning. You guys know I shave at night. That's lovely. All right. Yulays when October goes. Delicious. God bless you. And I'll talk to you later.